The pre-dawn full moon on Friday is in Capricorn, raising the issue of security, personal satisfaction, and for some, the end of the road for something or someone you depended on. Where are you emotionally safe? How do you rebuild trust? And when is it time to put your trust into yourself? Capricorn is a leader, not a follower. And this moon requires some leadership. Relationships are reaching a culmination and need a psychological adjustment included in the new structures. And that means feeling worthy. To successfully leave a toxic relationship, habit, or belief, you need to take a leap that there is a more peaceful life on the other side and that you're deserving of it. During the eclipse phase over the past 4 weeks, the asteroid goddesses were making their presence felt. Ceres and Uranus joined forces in Taurus, affecting stocks, supplies, and cryptocurrency. Wild weather and a mouse plague topped it off. The G7 summit in the UK, held within hours of the Gemini eclipse, tackled COVID, vaccinations, trade, and climate change. Everyone seemed to emit a collective sigh of relief to be Trumpless. The Queen cracked a joke, and multiple Pikachus turned up to protest Japan's use of coal and fossil fuels. Yay! Pallas and Neptune, together in Pisces, were timed with cover-ups becoming defogged. And in the case of Ben Robert Smith war crime allegations, a defamation case between TV networks that is literally putting truth on trial. Neptune turns retrograde the day after the Capricorn full moon, so the veil gets pulled back like an outbound tide, and the dry bones, lies, and betrayals are exposed. Pallas is conjunct Robert Smith's south node in Pisces, and Neptune crosses over it in 2023, so this isn't going away for him anytime soon. Now the asteroids are separating from the tight planet links of the last moon, and we're left to decipher how the pieces fit together. The Capricorn-Cancer axis of the full moon can create a safe container to house new information while it integrates and takes shape. But you need to draw a line in the dirt to protect the new growth. There's some really nice planetary actions with this moon phase, but there's also a couple of clangers. It all comes out for the best because Jupiter is in an especially good mood, boosting confidence, nudging open possibilities, and putting a silver lining on potential pitfalls. There's a warm undercurrent to merge into a new form, mend and restore. Jupiter only moved into Pisces mid-May, and we've already had a taste of the kind of cosmic fluffy blanket it represents. You might have felt it as an emotional softness, or a willingness and expansion in places you'd been resistant or stubborn. Jupiter Pisces is generous and simpatico, lifting spirits and offering hope. Cancer and Scorpio, born between the 21st and the 26th of the month, are especially tuned into the vibe. And things you focus on now can get a lot of ground support to reach an important goal in December. Another thing Jupiter in Pisces is throwing into the ring is some justice and shifting beliefs in religious organisations, starting off with scandals and ripping through systemic abuse, disillusion and hypocrisy until December 2022. Saturn in Aquarius, it's retrograde, and hit an exact match with Uranus on the 15th in its series of clashes between structure and restriction, which is Saturn, and change, breakthrough and revolution, which is Uranus. Ultimately, this transit runs the show for 2021, and it's creating new rules, expectations, boundaries and standards in the realms of authority, technology, work and finance. Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius and Taurus, because of this clash, if you dig in your heels too tight, you'll miss the point. Trust is a big issue here, and the stars are building a bridge, And that brings us to Chiron. Importantly, in this burn between Saturn and Uranus, Chiron has entered the conversation. And with the full moon's green light, a bridge between the past and the future is activated. This is soul stuff, where authenticity and acceptance matter, and it could initiate some deep healing or therapy. Fragments start coming together, reconciling and dropping into place. As a protective measure, trauma can shatter the mind, memories, and chronological details of an event, and shield you with disassociation, denial, and disbelief. Now the Capricorn full moon has called in support to create a cosmic safe room to gather the broken bits and build them into an integrated whole. It may come out as a flash of Uranian insight, piercing through mental constructs and layers of protection to reveal the key. Or it could be a growing sense of feels right in the body and the heart. Chiron works shamanically to turn pain into compassion, strength, and wisdom. And that's one of the big bonus offers if you take it up. During the eclipse phase, Pluto and Mars faced off, setting a conflict on its head with the option to suck it up, surrender your ego, and get wise about what is too much to take on. Now in line with the full moon theme of culminations, Mars has gone to work in Gemini to clear out the details, and Venus has shifted into its place, dead on opposite Pluto. Their job is to clear out matters of the heart. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to a dud deal, an unrequited crush, or a relationship that hurts your self-esteem. The Astro setup points to an impasse, so if doors are shutting in one direction, pivot and choose a new path. Echoing the message, Juno has been dancing around the karmic south node in Sag, testing your levels of commitment and the balance of power in a significant relationship. She is the Queen of Heavens, the goddess of marriage, and the higher octave of Venus. She's reached a point where she expects better. Now Pluto is adding a finality and transformation to her restlessness and dissatisfaction. And some of you will be choosing to change your relationship in a fundamental way. Juno is super creative and her options are endless, so a unique arrangement that incorporates equality and mutual respect is the way to go. Sag, Gems, Cancer and Caps are on notice for this one, but also Libra and Aries will start to see the pattern. Over this full moon phase, there's enough Jupiter in the air to pump your tyres, and Capricorn willpower to overcome obstacles and give determination to your plans. Capricorn moons make you want to organise things, get your ravens in a row, and think of the future while learning from the past. The practical steps open up as you jump in the driver's seat. If you tune in, you'll have clear recognition of what not to trust, hone in on your natural talents, and still be able to nurture what's precious to you. Every step taken now leads to the big picture, so decide where the limit is, and without even realising, your self-worth will lift you to get a better view. I'm Merryl Key, and this is my mystery school. Like, follow, share and subscribe. Contact my website for a consultation or see my mystery school courses, www.merrylkey.com. Blessed be.